Hey guys, okay, so this is gonna be sort of a different video for me. I want to tell you guys about a project that I have made for myself, and I'm kind of cheating because I'm taking the idea from somebody else, but I've worked it to my own purposes, I guess. Basically, Liz over at Liz Loves Literature is doing this thing with a few other people. I think Benjamin of Tomes might be in on this too, and a few other booktubers, called hashtag 0by16, and it's her goal to have her TBR pile down to 0 books by the year 2016, and I think that that is awesome, but there's no possible way with my number of unread books that I can do that, so I have reworked it to my own purposes and decided to do one for myself called 0by2022, which it's not a hashtag because I don't have Twitter, but okay, yes, that is several years away, like 7, but the thing is that, oh, and by the way, that's like by the end of 2022, so really it should be 2023, I guess. But yeah, basically I counted and I have 310 physical unread books on my shelves, and I have like 15 or so ebooks, and I have a few audio things as well, but I'm not as concerned with that because several of them are only like an hour long and stuff. So yeah, not as concerned with that one. But then I also have a lot of books that I need to get out from the library because they have to do with the books I already have on my shelves. Like, I have several series where I have part of the series that I own and then part that I still need to get out from the library. Like, off the top of my head, the ones I can think of are most of Agatha Christie's books, because I really want to read Poirot, like all the Poirot books, and I really want to read all the Marples, but I want to read them in chronological order. Not in publication order, but in chronological order, the way they happen in the, within that fictional world. Like, you know, Poirot's first case to his last case, stuff like that. So I need several of those from the library. I have several Discworld books by Terry Pratchett, but not all of the ones that I want to read, so those. And then there are also a few standalones that I've just wanted to read for a long time, that I have in my head that I also want to get out from the library. So, with all of those added up, I think it adds up to somewhere between 370 and 400 books, which is a lot. But I figure if I make this goal for myself, then I can try to get it down, and I'm still gonna have an ongoing list of books. I'm sorry, I'm like talking with my hands, but it's what I do. But I'm still gonna like have an ongoing list of books that I really want to read, that I don't have or that aren't already on my library list. But I'm not going to read any of those until I get my current shelves all read. So, yeah, it's gonna take some effort, but, yeah, so basically what I've decided to do is I'm gonna make that list in order to help myself remember, like, keep track of new books and stuff that I see that I want to eventually read, but I'm not going to buy any if I can help it, or if I do, it's gonna be with gift cards, and it's gonna be books that I don't think I can get out from my library. For example, one of the things that I want in relation to the Poirot books is the giant Poirot complete short stories, and that is available in the library, but I would have to read them all consecutively, in order to then return it to the library. So I feel like that's a book that I want to own, so that I can read them in chronological order, and you know, not be rushed. So, yeah, I'm kind of rambling at this point. I'm sorry. I didn't really know how to execute this video, or this idea. So, yeah, so 0 by 2023-ish. Yeah, I guess it would be 2023, right? Because if it's through the end of 2022, so before my 33rd birthday, put it that way. And yeah, you know, I feel like I can do that because usually I read at least 50 books a year, or 50 of something a year, whether it be short stories, graphic novels, books, anything. So I feel like I can do that, especially because a lot of the books that I have that are on this list are either incredibly short classics or children's books or teen books, and those kind of books are like really small, so, or they have like really big print, so I feel like those will be pretty easy to read. For example, I think that I'm going to try to read all of my teen and YA lit next year, just because this year I already have my entire TBR planned out, as usual. I don't know how well that's going to go, but anyway, so because I want to do all of those next year, because they are smaller children's books, I could probably get about 100 books read next year, whereas normally I'm only like a between 50 and 60 kind of person. So, yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. I have no idea how this is going to go, but I'm hoping that by making this video I can keep myself in check, and hopefully you guys will also keep me in check. I have a few gift cards that I'm probably going to use to buy books at some point, but I have no idea when. I might even save them until next Christmas. I don't really know, because the books that I was going to buy with them, I know I'm not going to have time to read this year, so I don't know. But yeah, so I'm making this video to keep myself in check, and also so you guys can keep me on the ball with this thing, and just let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to get in on this with me, if you guys have like a ton of books that you need to read and you don't feel like you can do it within a year the way Liz is doing it, then feel free, and we'll help each other and just encourage each other and all that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this video got really rambly, but I just didn't know how I was gonna talk about this. And let me know if there are any points that you guys think that I left out, or like any more details that you want to know, because again, like, I just kind of dived in headfirst with this, and I may have left one or two things out, or some things may be confusing for you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and please comment down below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye.